Hello and welcome to this sketchbook tour. This is the sketchbook we're gonna go through today and the cover with a dancer on it. I made a whole video about it, so I will leave the link down below. And here on the first page you see the 100 challenge. It's inspired by Ahmed Aldori's 100 Heads challenge, but I wanted to try it with portraits, which is basically the 100 Heads challenge, and animals. But as you can see, I never finished them. I started this sketchbook on February 2021 and finished it in August of 2024. And on the right here you see a monkey. It was part of the 100 challenge animals, which I never finished. Then you see some graffiti letters in my name I copied and a skull. On this page you see a lot of thumbnail sketches from Naruto. I'm quite a big Naruto fan, and I sought out some poses on the internet and tried to copy them and place some Naruto characters in them. I never did anything with these sketches, but the plan was to work them out and do something with them, but I did not do that. Here are some practices. It's from a YouTube video, drawing faces from any angle by Cynic's Design. I started it, but I probably never finished the video of the exercise, better to say. On the other page you see a cat. This was when I got my Ecoline. It was new and my Posca markers for the first time. I bought them at the same time. Some poses, some gesture drawing, and a thumbnail ID with frogs. This is a dog. It's from a book. The book is called Drawing Dogs from Walter Foster, if I say that correctly. These are some drawings, poses from, I think her name is Rachel. On Instagram, she does a lot of poses and sells the packets to draw them, and this was her first competition she did, and I entered it. A self-portrait with me looking angry, that was the plan. It's a 50-minute drawing with charcoal. And this was from the Fresh Ice Challenge by Love Life Drawing. And it's a 10-day challenge, and as you can see, this is day 1 of that challenge. Never finished the challenge, but that's okay. Maybe I will do them again. And on the other side is a model from one of my art classes. This is the second day of the Fresh Ice Challenge. This is the last day I did, so 2 days, not a lot, but that's okay. On the other side, a duck with a little duck behind it. Pen drawing of a chair with a window behind it. And on the other side, candy, part of a tree, some wash hanging outside, and a bowl with a spoon in it. This was from an art challenge on Instagram. Don't remember which one. Another pen drawing. And on the right, just me and my dog from sting.art. It was a photo he posted on his Instagram, I think, and I really liked the fact that his face and the dog's face intertwine. A banana and a man on the right with the title Thinking Too Much. This is, I think, one of my favorite ones. Drawings in a sketchbook. I have multiple in the sketchbook I really like, but I really like this one. I think because of the wings and it's a bird. I really like them. And it's quite graphic, I think. It's illustrative. It makes a point. Some gesture drawings. And this is a painting of Colin Morgan as Merlin in the series. And I really like this one. Sketches. In pen, a sketch of a lamb, and on the right from a lady in a dress. Some more heads, a house, and on the right a portrait of a lady. I quite like this portrait. And it's from a scene out of Harry Potter. Some more clothes hanging, drying. These are some copied illustrations of a rooster, a pig, and an ox. I copied these. And this dog and this rat I also copied. And on the right you see some illustration out of my Art Nouveau book. More random things from people. On the right, someone drawing on the ground, and I tried to redo the hands and the feet to figure out what you see. Some birds, and on the right a sketch of a model from class. I really like the way he's sitting in the chair. And here, this is my first time at an urban sketching meeting. And we did a sketch. Well, I did a sketch. It was in a forest, kind of, with a beautiful house. And this pink one is also from there. This is an owl on the right. And this is also one of the urban sketching meeting I went to. The setup with the computer, sketchbook, keyboard, tea, and lots of other stuff lying around it. These are some studies, some master studies from Ben van Voorn, John Singer Sargent. Most are from Sargent with pen and doing cross-hatching. These are also both from John Singer Sargent, master studies with hatching. And I really like these two. And the one on the right, I don't know if you can see, but it's a lady, and in the middle there's a dog. But in the painting you can also barely see it. Some Halloween costumes from a photo I found on Instagram. A chair and a lady. Thumbnail, ID sketches and a model study. And a Kit Kat wrapper. Some more trying out little stuff. Some models. A plant, really like the plant. A dog, it's also from the Drawing Dogs book. And a face. I really like this face. It's also one of my favorites. It's a self-portrait. You wouldn't say that, but it's a self-portrait. And yes, it's a weird one, but I do really like it. some studies, watercolor, some model studies. This was a live drawing at some event. This is part of the 100 Hats challenge I did by Ahmed Aldori. It's not in the beginning. I tried it and didn't finish it, but I tried it again later, and this is part of it. I also made a YouTube video out of it where you can see all the hats I did. I don't think it's the best video, but maybe I will try it again someday because I really like these. I like the Viking style. I like the hats. I really like it. Some faces, and on the right a duck lamp. More hats from the 100 Hats challenge. There will be multiple of those hats. I really like this one with the pipe in his mouth. Not the stylist one, but a bit the weird ones I really like drawing. I do also like this page with multiple hats. They're quite varied, with some in pen, some in potlood. One is like a blind drawing. Lots of cross-hatching. I do really like these. Some more hats. And more hats. This was during a New Year's event where we all drew a model. It was me and my classmates, and it was not with school, but we organized it ourselves. And after that, we had a dinner together, and it was quite fun. More hats from the 100 Hats challenge. Really like this page. I especially like the one on the right. I did with charcoal. It's really dramatic. More hats. And more hats. More charcoal hats. A random hat that's not part of the 100 Hats challenge. And on the right, I copied from an anime series, Raven of the Inner Palace. I liked watching that series and I liked the way she was dressed. The view outside of my window. And on the right, a model study, a 30-minute model study. Also a 30-minute model study. And a 30-minute plein air flower study. 40-minute studies with foreshortening. This is from when I went on vacation to Germany, from the Ochsenhaus Monastery Museum. I really like this page. This is the second oil painting in this sketchbook. It was during a National Urban Sketch Day I went to, and I drew lampposts, which was fun. It was a really fun day to do. And this is my dog. On the left is the one I did from a photo, and on the right are some quick studies. Here are some geese. There was a time I was into geese, and from the drawing I did in pencil, I also made a digital drawing of that one, and then I made that design onto a sweater, and I have that. That's really cool, I think. This was I painted it black, and then I put with white Posca markers bones in it. These are bones from your back and the skull. Another bird drawing, some flowers. More geese. Abstract watercolor, pencil drawings. This geese is a drawing I did for a screen printing workshop, and I made a screen printing out of it, and I really like it. Thank you so much for watching this sketchbook tour with me. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you at the next video. Bye!